without any pots. I am starting without any pots. Interesting. That is going to be my first break. Little bit of armor.
I cannot do that.
That is such a good shrine to find. It's insane. Love it.
I cannot do that. Stand down. I cannot do that.
You just gotta calm down. He's a little bit too stressed, I feel like. Yeah, I think there's an undergoing maintenance right now as I'm playing, and I'm playing offline. So it is not just you. Not the greatest damage now, is it? Need to find a little bit of damage over time, I think, guys. Count migration. Are you talking to me, Seth? I haven't done anything such, I think. But I don't know, what do I need to do? Don't lag out, man. Okay. I won't. Please. We're gonna upload this to YouTube. Let's not crash here. I don't want interruptions there. Does anybody know, like, how fast we have gotten to where we are right now? Like, how long have I played on this character so far? Migration last epoch? You don't need to do anything, you already fixed. Okay. Your end, alright. Good afternoon, can you share stash tabs? Stash between characters like you can in Grim Dawn? Yeah. As long as you're in the same thing, like you're playing... like, there are 4 different things, I suppose, right? Like, Southbound, Softcore, and then, you know, Trade Softcore, and then there's Hardcore, Southbound, and then Trade, yeah. So, like, within those, you know, same leagues, I suppose, you can share... Oh, you do share the stash. How's it going, Dark Moon? Hey, hey.
Not do that.
Guys, the Circle of Fortune, so like kind of Southbound and like the Trade how is it going to be implemented to what we have right now? Like, is it going to be selected? Like, you will be able to like select your option at the character creation then, in that case? Is that how it is? Because like it should be you know, limiting your stash according to like what you select from those factions, right? Or am I not really guessing it right? Healing effectiveness. But it is on the wrong one, I would say. Healing effectiveness on the necklace is very big, actually, for me, but...
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Let me see if there's a plate command really quick. Why is this global? Unknown. Remember, I have 14% necrotic resistance right now, so especially this map is not really all that safe for me anymore. We need to gain a few levels here, guys. Can we open now? No. Oh, there we go. Alright, a little bit more. Sigils of Hope. Sure, let's do it. I mean, it kind of depends. Like, I need to be level 35 anyways, right? Before 35, I feel like there's no point taking that.
I cannot do that.
Unless I'm gonna respec out of, like, hammers or something, which I don't think I will. Yeah, I'm gonna consume with hammers for now. That's fine. If you had to play hardcore Pally as melee, which kind of like build would you go for? It's this one that I'm playing. I am playing hardcore. Game doesn't track the character playtime at all right now? Okay. Interesting, actually. Oops. You could do Taste of Cold. You could do exclamation Elite profile in the chat, and then you could check out my Paladin builds over there.
I cannot do that.
So I have already a leveled up version of this, just practicing leveling for the launch. We can go into this, guys. I think this one gives something. Okay, this is the place that you can get baited. We're gonna go north. Don't get baited here, okay? This is the evil one. Yeah, go up. .16 damage over time. It Still is not there in my opinion. Can I now go right, perhaps? Hopefully.
I cannot do that.
Shattering Ruin. Very much appreciated that.
I cannot do that.
Jade Amulet, Chris Multi. My damage is decent though, guys. This is looking okay to me. Yeah, it is extremely decent for a single target. And that's still mostly thanks to the bleed and stuff, I would say. Very nice. Alright, let's see if we have any upgrades here at all. Not really. Like, I want to find, what happens if I just town portal? Confused. Yeah, my pathing is not going to be as good in this act. Definitely not. Sort of know what we need to do now. We need to like protect a woman in the zone. I am going to be taking the volatile reversal. It's just not necessary right now whatsoever. It's going to be taken like well into the monolith. It's going to be taken as the last thing, basically, because we want to be going and rushing for judgments. Yeah. So to take volatile reversal, I need to put points into Void Knight. I don't want to do that right now. I don't need it either. It's fine. But reversal is insane for my build. Make no mistake, it's absolutely insane. Simply because it's going to be double dipping with his bonus. It's both damage taken increase on the monster and also damage over time taken increase. So we're going to be dealing, obviously, damage over time. So it's both, yeah. It's crazy.
I cannot do that.
Reversal is so good. It used to be second mandatory to sigils, but 0.9 sigil nerves. Sad face. I don't know, man. I was thinking sigils are very underwhelming, and then like you know, I convinced myself to like properly play with that 6%, you know, auto sigil, and it's honestly like it's one of those things that like you read it out loud and like 6% on kill, like that's nothing, you know. But then you play with it, yeah, it's not too bad. Even if you don't actively, you know, summon a sigil, like it still is pretty decent with that. I like it. So my necrotic resistance now is 21%. The more important thing is that like every single level is necrotic resistance now for me. That being said, like, my resistances are looking really good. Let's get a bunch of hordes here. I'm not gonna go there, by the way. I have Experience Shrine running. Alright, do we do the Walk of Shame? Let's do it. Shattering. I kind of need to pick that up. I am level 29. Next skill slot is at 35. Healing Hands? I doubt it, man. Like, what sort of thing do you think Healing Hands can have to, like, replace either the reversal, you know, or the sigils, like it's, or maybe lunge, you know what I mean? Like at these, like a button that you press like to actively heal something. Like what can it give on top? Like an insane buff, I suppose, right? I don't know. If you get instant cast Healing Hands, it gives like 20 seconds of frenzy and haste and some damage. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it, actually. For sure. It's going to be insane then. That sounds fine. Because it's Healing Hands. Like 20 seconds, like is there even something like that that's capable of giving you like frenzy or haste for 20 seconds? The maximum one that I have seen was like 4 seconds, I think. And still wasn't even possible to like keep it almost full. Like if you were not fighting, it was down. What you're suggesting is that it's going to be up at all times. That sounds pretty nuts to me, yeah. Yeah, focus can give you a long haste as well, I see. I'm not a mage player, so... Is the focus the one that, like, the ability that, like, you channel for, like, a couple of seconds? I don't know exactly how much, and then it gives you, like, a fat amount of mana back. That playstyle is really, really not good for me. Didn't like it. Perma-haste of the Transplant. Transplant is the traversal for Acolytes. Yeah, that thing is pretty nice as well. Yes, that is focus. If you play Mana Stacker, you can get like a lot of instant mana from it. Yeah, because it's like percentage fat, right? Okay.
I cannot do that.
Do you guys like systems that are like incredible late game and then like capable of giving you, let's say, like a skill or an ability from like a completely different mastery or even a class, perhaps? Increased damage over time, Sean. Sweet. I think I'm gonna lower the volume of the music a tiny bit. Sometime. Mercurial Hide boost of removal. Okay, I think that's an upgrade, I wanna say. Instead of health, we're getting physical res. Sure, let's use that. It's decent. Hey, see guys. I watched your Grim Dawn billion times on YouTube. Much out to you, thank you. That made me made the game so much more fun. That's very kind of you, thank you. Your Racing Strike. Healing effectiveness on Necklace. Necklace with a lightning resistance. I want to find a neck that is giving me healing effectiveness, but this is not it. What's the other effects on it? Frailty on hit. I'm wondering if you have plans to do similar series with the last Epoch. Yeah, I do. I do. I have started uploading to YouTube once again. Yesterday, actually. For the first time for some time now. I'd love to see your take on the efficient leveling and different builds around a single big skill, if that makes sense. Still very new to Lee. Thank you so much for your comments. Yeah, it's good to have you here, and I'm hoping that like you're going to be enjoying the YouTube content as well. This elemental resistance drop is absolutely insane. Right, that belt is pretty decent too. But this guy right over here, 145 armor and 10 elemental resistances. You know what we're gonna do here. You're gonna put this over here. You're gonna go to fire resistance. You're gonna go to Glyph of Chaos. You put this poison, just fine. And then you're gonna go ahead and take some vitality of strength. Let's take vitality with a Glyph of Chaos. And then we take strength. This is already very decent. Now you need to like decide what you want to do. This is perfect. We have a new chest right there. That easy. The courtesy of having a good loot filter right there. Instantly on the go. A massive upgrade to your chest piece. I'm excited for the content, and I know I'll enjoy Ellie even more with your help. Are you just jumping into Ellie, like for the first time? Or did you like purchase the game long ago and then like this is the time to get into? Wait, what? 639? Okay. Guys, do I have decent HP right now? We're at like level 30 with 750 HP. You know, in Grimdawn, like I had this thing, you know, you were like just times 10 and with your level. So like see if you have decent HP or not. Physical damage. That's terrible. Man, I'm gonna break this. I want the healing effectiveness shard. Single. Oh, we need new rings, right? Let me see what this is. Let me see what this is. Elemental resistance, health, strength. What else can you ask for? Come over here. You write damage over time. Yeah, you put a single one. Alright, and then we're gonna replace that guy. I think I have like so much elemental resistance at this point that like we can we can just drop my resistance aura and it would still be okay. Get some betas here. Are you playing the server side down? I'm playing on offline. I needed a fresh start for my leveling practice, so decided to play offline because never did. So we're simulating a fresh start like I will do on launch, and then luckily I managed to dodge the maintenance that way as well. That's actually some next level stuff. Let's see how fast this guy is going to be dying. The sheep. Alright, he's quite tanky now.
take that as a yes. Get to the railing and give a signal when you're ready.
Not enough, I think. I really like the base, but that's not enough. Let's move. How about no, man?
It is a wonder I didn't drown in my...
You washed up. Yeah, I'll only slow you down. Please, go on.
You will only slow me down, but you keep on teleporting like in front of me. It's just hilarious, this part of the game. You know what I need, right? I need the custom sounds for drops, so that like I can do the walk of shame if something drops behind me. When I check the shrine, if it's experience, it's gonna worth the run. Yeah.
Stand down, die.
Can't play online or offline. We'll wait, no biggie. Seth, how are you like able to log into offline and others are not? Do you have any idea?
I cannot do that.
Elemental resistance, void res, and elemental damage necklace. Let's do it. Picked up some fire damage, just taken void over time. And then we have smite, vengeance, and HP. The HP is really decent, though. 50 HP, guys, from this relic. It's incredible. Thank you. I said my guess earlier is because like I already played on this patch and done the linking accounts yesterday. It logs me. I see. So you need to like log one time kind of thing to be able to like. I see. That's interesting. So if somebody is buying the game right now, they won't be able to play while server. I need to wait for the servers to come back online, I guess. We should sell some stuff sometime, though. My bags are completely messed up.
I cannot do that.
I wanted to go south. I think I want to turn back. This is not where I want to go to. I want to take this route over here. Okay. Mighty Helm. Mana and strength with the same armor. We're gonna break this guy. Some elemental resistance shards, hopefully. At least one of them. Take the shrine. Strike. We haven't been so lucky with the shrines so far, especially when it comes to experience shrines. This thing is insane, by the way. What did it take away from it? So what is open on that thing? It's mana. There's a prefix open, right? No, there's a suffix open. Do I put just like physical resistance on it and call it? Probably.
I cannot do that.
The character's saying like, cannot do that, but it sounds like do not do that. Right. Almost missed you. The Iron Greaves. Getting better bases. Those are not it though. Gonna put a little bit of visuals onto that.
Stand down and die.
I think this guy's completely optional as well, guys. Just gonna get rid of him now. Open his chest as well. Double Glyph of Hope. It was worth it. It's pretty tanky against me. Where did it go? I have a loot filter question, says Tampy.
I cannot do that.
If you're hiding all items and you make recolor rule, will those items show?
I cannot do that.
The order is, the bottom is the least important rule. So if you put some, like, hide all items on the bottom, and then on top of that, well, show me the one-handers, it will show you one-handers. You know? So most of the loot filters that you're going to end up seeing is that like they hide all items at the very bottom and then they show exalted, uniques, and set items at the very top. Most of them you're going to see it that way.
Hey now. I...
No, recolor is already a show, right? I understand your question now. Recolor is already a show. $50 armor here, no vitality. I'm taking a little bit more time with the itemization. I don't want to enter the monos naked. We definitely could be doing this a little bit faster. Maybe I should just mouse over on my items and see like what I should be upgrading here. Instead of checking like most of the drops.
Let's see. Buried in the slums. She told me.
If I'm trying to go Void, Hammer, and Game, what's the best way to play early game so I don't have to do like a hard switch later on? You could do Hammers. To be honest with you, you could definitely like check out my VOD of today. The one that I'm still, you know, continuing on my page. And you can see how I leveled my characters with the Hammers too. And it will be uploaded to YouTube later on.
Stand down or die.
But respeccing in this game is ridiculously easy. I wouldn't really like stress myself so much about it. Don't worry about it too much. For sure. It really is very easy. Okay, we want to... I need to clean my bags. This is insane. Maybe we should use this though. It's both cooldown reduction and poison rays. And then like there's a Vitality slot open. I'm gonna put a Vitality here. And because T4 movement speed too. Like this is very, very decent in my opinion. Let's get a little bit of like poison rays here. And then one more Vitality. Unfortunately, like I didn't roll anything decent. But look at my resistances. It's very good. Even poison is capped now. So, yeah. Chance to find potions. Elemental res. 91. Now. Another passive. Healing effectiveness is showing. Healing effectiveness on an idol. Guys, I need to make sure that like I'm showing healing effectiveness on idols. I cannot do it while running like this. No way.
I cannot do that.
Let's take block chance. I'm not really sure what to do.
And she told me it'd take the courage of a Ruby Nagasa. I didn't expect this. But it's one step closer to giving her a piece of my mind.
We're good. Sure. Level 35, right. One more level. One last level, I should say. 27. We're gonna break this. What is this chest that dropped? Gain ward on block. I'm not interested. I think I'm a little bit too much into items right now that like I'm really slowing myself down. Maybe I should take more chances. It's like our damage is good, our survival is good, like the stuff that I'm going to be skipping is like whatever. It should be. I'll take a little bit more chances. I don't like my speed in this last couple of maps. Like one ring has to change, okay? Let's put that on the left side. I would say like gloves can be changing. We could maybe pay attention to like weapon, damage over time type of weapon at this point. But apart from that, I think we're doing very good. Alright. Drops gold. Wow. It's more about the items and the fixes. It's also the bases, and bases actually make itemization crazy easy, especially in the mid game. So you just like, you know, put into your filter the base that you would like to equip, right? And then you will end up like finding it, and deterministic crafting of this game just like lets you make a decent item out of even like a regular base that's like a white item, you know, like out of nowhere instantly. So what I'm trying to say is respecking with your items are pretty easy as well. I mean, obviously if you don't want the hassle, that's completely understandable. But the only thing that's like, you know, you are going to be eventually transitioning is like from early game to mid game, you'll probably be transitioning from like, you know, physical damage into like void damage, yeah. Same comes for like your weapon type, for your affixes. That's inevitable because like, yeah. I'm assuming you would end up like finding a better weapon for physical than a void while also converting later on. Slap on the relic? Oh my. Wait, we didn't check the relic. I gotta check that relic, don't I? This is a break, by the way. Guys, my bags are incredibly bad right now. Oh, Sentinel skills, armor, mitigation also applies to damage over time. What? What is that? That is ridiculous. That is crazy. What is that find? What just happened? Take me with you. I'm level 35, by the way. So now, in fact, we can put sigils, I think, I want to say. And then sigils. We go auto sigils, because otherwise, like, I don't want to play. And then we do fire damage per sigil. Sigils grants you and your allies additional fire damage. Yes, that is for spell as well, wouldn't it be? It should be. Sure. Yeah, that drop is insane, guys. It's absolutely nuts. 2 vitality. Poison remains. Nice item. Except physical resistance, we seem to be doing alright. I think I was doing a little bit better with the physical resistance before swapping my idol. Is there something that I can gain a little bit of physical resistance on? It seems like my shield is giving a little bit. 50%. Let's play. I'm gonna sell all my bags. I have no idea what's going on in there, so...
Can I help you?
Way too bloated now. Can we sell? Okay, I'm gonna buy some, like, There we go. Distant Gate Ornaments or the Void Smites. I'm not familiar with either one of them. Guys, this node right over here on Sentinel, it is bonkers defense. Look, this node that we're about to start, this thing right over here, the Sanctuary Guardian, the amount of like armor that you end up getting is like 400 base armor. That's like an extra, you know, body armor right there. And then it multiplies from like your strength and like armor percentage, which, you know, bear with me here. You can actually gain more armor percentage from, you know, passives as well. That's incredible. Oh no, I got baited, didn't I? This way, maybe? He is so tanky. He's gonna drop something good, though. Never mind. How about we put my sigils on my bars so that they actually proc, guys, right? That's a good idea, in my opinion. I have a bad feeling about this. Go up. Yeah, I need to learn the layout in this place. I don't even think this is a randomized layout. Like it's strict, but I don't know where I'm going apparently in this map. So, hey Stefano, where can I see the news so I know like when they're on again? It posted on the main forums. All right. You are carrying the chat today, Seth. Thank you. Oh. Bug. Let's get this guy. And this too. The Titans Canyon. I need a haircut really bad as well.
I cannot do that.
You need to shave.
I cannot do that.
Hey, let's mouse over that thing. No.
I cannot do that.
My damage is scaling really nicely, but like, I think we don't really need the hammers anymore. We're hitting for about like 1,000 with the javelin, so like this is just more than enough. I really doubt we ever need to like press hammers except like single target now. Give me that. Let's not talk about it. What? Nobody saw it. That's fine. Upper challenge. You guys want to see what my viewers will has been gaining? Elemental resistance, very decent. Very decent. What else? Potion health converted to ward. That's an unfortunate stat right there. That is very unfortunate actually. Any Warlock enjoy his own release? I'll ask you this. Is there anybody that has not checked out Falconer and Warlock yet just because they're not available in the game and they want to, like, you know, see it in the game for themselves?
This quickly. On my signal. Go to the center of the device and get ready. I'll get us out of here.
Bass Force is saying Warlock will be my first character on release. I haven't checked out neither one of them. Like when I'm making a Warlock, I'll be completely clueless. Same for Falconer. That's what I wanna do. And I'm 100% sure, like, just because of the name, and I think it's dot oriented, like I'll 100% enjoy playing a Warlock. But I also want to, like, start with something that I've, you know, practiced with. So that's why I will be a Paladin. No, it needed to be movement speed. This is not what we agreed on. I'm hearing a level up, but oh, it's the Weaver's Will, right? Okay, sure. I'm hearing a level up, but like, what is going on? There are no skills, you know, skill points. But it's the Weaver's Will gaining attributes.
I cannot do that.
Safe to say, this is the highest single target that I had at this level. That guy just disappeared. We are doing pretty nice. With a very shitty weapon too, by the way, mind you. Like, for what I am doing right now, my weapon is awful.
I cannot do that.
Right. If it weren't for you, I'd still.
I cannot do that.
This is it. This is what I'm talking about, you see?
I cannot do that.
Too bad I don't get to loot anything, but
I cannot do that.
gotta go fast. Hey, a floating shrine.
I cannot do
And
that.
I need to loot this.
I cannot do that.
Wow. Guys, can we actually mute I cannot do that, or? I'm not sure. Honestly.
I cannot do that.
Dude, you can! You just did it! What? I didn't even press anything.
Stand down. Die.
Bum 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 bum.
I cannot do that.
Wait, what are we doing here? It's up. Oh no. It's intentional. That was yet another bait, guys. Level 50, 37, that's quite far off. But Judgment, I haven't really like hyped this up, but like Judgment is around the corner, so hammers are going away extremely soon. And we're gonna respec from hammers into Judgment. So Righteous Fire is coming. It's around the corner.
I cannot do that.
Sure. Hold again. This is the second map that is making it really obvious that I really need some practice on these maps. Always choosing the wrong path. Cryomancer. Wait, why can't I... Why can't I talk to you? I have killed them. Are you joking? Ah, maybe this guy. Yes! He was just chilling. Sure.
Here I was.
The leeching sickle. So we have something like this. Potion converted to ward and elemental resistance. The elemental resistance items are pretty good to keep and stash for like new characters. You just slap them on the new character, immediately you're gaining elemental resistance. When you're a Sentinel, you don't care so much, but... Oh, this is pretty good. Increased armor. Oh, that's too big. Doesn't fit.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
They're very tanky, these two. I would have liked them to drop potions. Fire damage over time, isn't it? Oof. Why, that's a big upgrade for me right now. Let's clean the screen and I'll look into how am I going to be equipping that.
I cannot do that.
Don't do it, man. So... Okay, lightning resistance can go away there. This is like necrotic resistance. Health and avoidance, sure. Poison is right to see, and this is like void res. I'm afraid I need both of them. So we have basically gained 47% fire damage over time. It's extremely well for me. It's extremely good. Okay, extra seconds on my sigils. What do I do now, though? Probably go here.
I cannot do that.
Gold ring of life, yes please. That sounds insane to me. Where is it? Health. What resistance am I missing? Am I not missing like physical? Let's get physical resistance. Oh, that was so lucky actually, guys. Crazy. Back-to-back +1s. Another despair. Thank you for the follows, guys. Alright, like elemental resistance, necrotic resistance, and then like you can craft on that. You could probably put, what do you even want to put? Like damage over time, strength, health, obviously. This has been pretty lucky, by the way, everybody. Even luckier. It doesn't go like this. This is streamer client right here. It just doesn't happen like this. That is some streamer privilege.
When he fled, I saw him.
I'll actually end up keeping the idols in my bags. Because if he gets sockets open, then I'm just gonna slip them in. What is my movement speed right now? Like, can't we upgrade my movement speed a little bit? Maybe I have some movement speed. Then again, though, this is not the best base. Like, Blade is there saying, "I wish my rolls went like that on low potential items." It doesn't always happen. There's, you know, it happens when you care the least, right? That's usually the case for me. I guess that's pretty pessimistic way to look at it. But...
I cannot do that.
So it's back up in about like 15 minutes, are they? Good to hear. I really hope everything goes, you know, according to plan.
I cannot do that.
Click, click, shatter. It says 39. Wait, one last point. Literally. Maybe even this quest is giving me that point. Judgment incoming. Let's try it. What is that? Block effectiveness. I don't think I want to loot that actually. Chance on ignite on hits as well. It's kind of whatever in my opinion. Let me break that. Yes, there it is. Okay, really quick everybody. So we come over here. Judgment. We respec completely out of this. Take judgment. And in the judgment, right, what do? We go right over there. 2, 2, 1. What is your next go-to? Probably Flaming Soul, if I have to guess. Yeah. So, when it comes to, like, my action bar, it's almost perfect. The last thing that we're going to be putting is obviously going to be the volatile reversal. But in this playthrough, I'll take my chances and I'll try to delay the volatile reversal as much as I can, because I believe like there's quite a lot of damage I already have, even for single targets. And when you take volatile reversal, right, you're actually like giving up on lunge. So like I want to keep on my mobility, right? As much as I can while we are leveling quickly, including inside the monoliths too. So make no mistake, like volatile reversal gives you insane amounts of especially single target. It's absolutely ridiculous when you level it up. Yeah. I think movement speed will be serving me nicely right now. That's going to be the different thing that I'll do in this playthrough. Return to the Shining Cog. Inside thing. Did I just walk him out of my flames, by the way? I think I have. Oh man, I have this, like, bad feeling that, like, I'm missing something there. Let's hope not. Tango is there saying, hey Mala, any idea if loot filters will carry over to the new cycle? Yeah, of course. You can share your loot filter, you can copy paste somebody else's loot filter, and I don't necessarily think that like it's going to be changing drastically so that like these loot filter codes that we have are going to be, you know, invalid per se. Don't think so. It would be really weird because like loot filter is designed in a way that like it doesn't take you far too long to like understand what you want to do with it. And it doesn't take you like far too long to set one up either for yourself, right? Especially something simplified. But like over time, you're definitely improving your own loot filter, especially for the character that you're playing. Like it's actually really interesting in that sense. We're breaking this one as well. So, like people have some loot filters that they really wouldn't, you know, like to lose at all. It would be really weird.
Stand down or die.
55% armor absorption without taking care of my armor from my itemization at all. Also lucidity. Okay, sure. Like I'm breaking way too many items right now. There'll be more selections within the loot filter for the new abilities for like Falconer. Sure. Alright. The wrong way. Hey! I should do this other quest sometime. The College of Valren. Only 8. Well, now 9.
Stand down or die.
So my Righteous Fire is ticking for 300 right now. It's not the greatest thing, obviously. I've never seen this door, actually. Why is this closed? Wait, what is going on there?
I cannot do that.
Maybe I need to kill this guy to, like, open the gates. Okay, I guess.
I cannot do that.
We need to start using a full helm, yes, but that is really weak as well, man. Like, or a winged helm, actually, that would be decent. A ring of shields, though. It gives 100 armor instead of 40. It's a big.
This was once Solarum, my home, but now it is a monument to death.
Boss fights. Don't care about Ring of Shields.
Move slowly. You should have seen
I've heard of your power. I've been expecting you.
I
It's
cannot do
fading.
that.
My loyalty is eternal. Now die.
It's not even like on it. I'm not sure.
Die in the Epoch.
I have no mana. Casting sigils is expensive.
The immortal empire.
Yeah, maybe I'm not supposed to cast sigils. Like there was no point casting sigils. My mana cannot keep up with that. There's no shot.
Now's our chance. When I and have all in
Yulia.
I want to go back in time, right? Do this like Valorant quest and maybe also return the Sapphire Tablet to Shining Cove too. So 2 side quests might be a good time to do them now. Like, oh, it's not a good time. We're not on a safe haven yet. Sure.
I'm back. This is Solarum. I can see smoke in the distance. I will not let Raya lead another massacre.
Pretty good AoE right now, though. Sash of the Ox. Yes, please.
I cannot do. Yeah.
This is my first removal, guys. Where are these people coming from? Didn't I kill you? Hello? Okay, Pyromancer, damage over time, 22 spell damage. Let's give it a moment here, okay? Maybe it would have critted, but I think we should save the rest. But that's going to be my new weapon, I think. So it's like spell damage, mana reduction, and a little bit of fire and damage over time. The bases that we're actually looking forward to is, you know, nowhere near yet. We're at far too low level right now. Racing strike.
I cannot do that.
What are the primary stats you're looking for your build? I haven't played Paladin yet, but want to.
Thank you so much for the 200 bits. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much. The main stats are changing along the path. So, at the very start, we're playing with kind of whatever, but mostly throw things because like I kill things with hammer throw. And then we transition into this guy right over here, which is giving us the Holy Trail. That's the first time that damage over time starts mattering. It still manages to scale from fire damage, spell damage, interestingly, actually. And then it's going to be scaling from a little bit later on when you put a point into Path of Judgment. It will start scaling from healing effectiveness also. That is the very interesting part about this character, because we gain healing effectiveness from so many various different things. So we're gaining it from our aura, we're gaining it from our sigils, we're gaining it from our passives right over here. And the same thing can be said for like the judgment that I just gained. So when you gain the judgment, you completely drop the throwing hammers. So therefore, you know, the throwing stuff, the physical stuff, or the ailment stuff, they don't, you know, you don't care about that anymore. The second that you take the judgment over here, which is, I think around level like 36, I want to say, something like that. You could go back and check it out. That is when you basically just become like complete spellcaster at that point. You care about like fire. Well, first things, most importantly, you care about healing effectiveness. It gives you base spell damage, which is insane. And then you care about like damage over time. A little bit of strength and attunement also is decent. It's not the best stats. Strength is better than attunement because it also gives you survival by giving you percentage armor. Fire damage, elemental damage over time, spell damage. All these things are like incredible for you. But main, like what am I exactly searching for? The most important thing, mostly healing effectiveness while leveling. And good bases. Good bases are incredibly important in this game. Like just the base itself, like how you can just press F and make an item decent on the go as you're watching. Just makes it so that like, well, in this case then, okay, let's find the bases, the right base, then let's put it on top of that. So yeah. Anytime, man. Thank you again for the 200 bits. Much love to you. I need to talk to somebody, right? Or maybe... okay. I'm sorry, Herald. Guys, one thing over here. When you TP here for the first time, this is a town. Hioboria or something. Come to the right side over here, because I think there's a bug with this. You see, it's opening for the first time right now. Like, normally when you come to a town, it opens automatically, but this one doesn't. And you're not even supposed to go south. Like, you're supposed to go, you know, north. So, like, if you just follow the quest, you actually have a chance to, like, not open the waypoints in the town, which is a bummer, and I've done that once. Don't fall for it. It's not good. How about we turn back now? This is a decent spot to like turn back and complete some of the quests that I'm missing, I think. The Ruins of Elren. It's like level 18 zone. This quest. We're coming back for something that is quite late.
I cannot do that.
It might still drop some like decent shatters, or as you can see, like a fixed shards down. That's, you know, that's one of the like beautiful parts about this game, is that like it's so important for RPG design too. Like when you're playing the game, right, you don't want to feel like you're not in a relevant zone yet. That's the most part, like, you know what I mean? That's what like Diablo 4 really missed as well, is that like you just want to rush to the end because like you feel like you're not doing anything relevant, you know? But now here, like, I can end up finding an fix, something that's going to be really good for my account all the time. It's very interesting in that sense. Okay, do we go to Imperial, I think? Yeah, right. I can't even play offline. Yeah, I think it has something to do with like logging in once beforehand. I believe so.
I cannot do that.
By the way, we have a new extra stat on my Weaver's Relic, and that is increased health regeneration. I mean, I suppose it is something. Not the best. Hey Soki, how's it going? global fire damage.
I cannot do that.
Alright, more damage on my right click. Open the gates.
Stand down or die.
Just opening the chest for the FX shards. We can remove all this. I'm gonna go to the Shining Cove as well. So this was a passive, actually. Very decent. Maybe it's in the Diviner or like bottom, wasn't it? No, it's in the Imperial bottom. Okay. What is my armor now after like completing this node? 63% reduction with 2.7k armor. Pretty good stuff. And we're gonna go into increased armor now. Because why not? By the way, did I just end up finding like the best relic that I could possibly find in the game by this Weaver's Will relic? Because like it's making it so that like your armor is mitigating damage over time, and I am a heavy armor stacker, so and it gives like +1 to Sentinel. It's just absolutely insane what I just found. How lucky was this run so far? This is ridiculous.
I cannot do that.
Crafting system and the loot filter. I like the game guide as well. It's okay. The fact that like I don't really need to alt tab in this game so much. I really appreciate it actually. And soon I'm going to be appreciating the Circle of Fortune as well. You'll see. This one's really bad practice because that relic is crazy. Not false. Not false. That relic is really good, I think. But I mean, it dropped like I you know, equip. But yeah, that relic is going to be on me for a very long time, I think. See? It's supposed to be. A few points over there as well now. Oh no, how about you stay on my fire?
I cannot do that.
Almost 2k pings. +2 idle slots. Don't really have a choice. You need the singular ones back to back.
Can I help you?
Okay. What are we doing? Am I blind? I see you. Server's now back up. Guys, apparently you can log in. So if you were waiting for it, be warned. So it was a little bit longer than 2 hours, I suppose, then. When did we start listening to Age of Empires? I was so spaced out. One-handed sword. The humming bee. You wanna die? I really like my damage right now. This is going extremely good. Noble gloves. They have crit avoidance. Okay, how's my necklace? I mean, it's actually not terrible, believe it or not. We remove all this. Viper tail. When they're piled up like this, Judgment is already doing it a bit better than the Javelin. Javelin's hits are like so much higher though. It's almost 3 times as much, I want to say. Don't tell me. Mistakes or... Now we can turn here. Nice. I still need to find the Bitterwing Fang. Maybe it's this guy though. Yeah, very good. So in the next section, I wanted to go from the southern side because like I always went north, but this time like we're gonna try the southwest. It's like last time I was thinking to myself, I think it's gonna be better that way. Let's see how it goes now. That's a timely level up right there. Right, sure. Wait, is it even this one though? No. Yeah, I need to pick up the removal, guys. All the way. What's up with the density though? Crazy density. I wish the echoes were like this as well, man. Honestly. This feels really good to play. really wants more density in the echoes in one of this. So do I care about duration or do I care about AoE? Probably 1-to-1, honestly. It's this one that's coming up that I want to go from the southwest, let's say. Maybe even direct west. Yeah, duration is kind of dope as well. So next I'm definitely clicking duration. I mean, there's also healing effectiveness, isn't there? Yeah. Maybe like 1-time duration and then we go for healing effectiveness. That's not what I want to go to.
Do that.
That's a very decent base. That's also why it's blue on my filter. That's quite possibly one of the first times that we're seeing that item. My claws are pretty decent for resistance though.
I cannot do that.
God.
Mage Hand, Fizzres on Helm. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this. Strength. And Vitality, of course. Again. 0 potential, but movement speed for me. Look at this. More armor and more movement speed. So we have a half-decent helm to like take me into monoliths now. This next boss could be scary if like you're not tanky or if you like play bad. Might want to pay attention to like where you're standing versus this boss.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
Hammers don't get the damage from the melee flat weapons. I'm gonna... They should. But I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong, simply because I never tried hammers as like a main build. I'm sure I will sometime because like it really feels amazing, that ability. And Sentinel is really my favorite character so far, so... Wait, what am I doing? I should TP. It doesn't say melee in the tags, only throw. This is true. But it does say it's attack, though. That's why I was wondering. Because, like, if you think about it, like, your bow damage is gonna work the same way. So you're gonna need to perhaps, like, go into game guide. I don't want to do it right now. And write throw and read that out. So escape, game guide, and type throw there and see if there's going to be some information about this. That's what I would do to learn.
I cannot do that.
What is that move? It's a caster wolf. It's that awkward boss.
I cannot do that.
That's an insane amount of healing effectiveness, but the base is really bad. 8% movement speed. Maybe I should still make something out of that, though. What is my other ring? Damage over time, elemental, health, and strength. I'm gonna do it, I think. So, strength, health, and we put it and check our resistances. Void. Maybe. Alright, I am gonna not go for void so much. Level 45 required. 0 potential. Well, we have a new ring. And it gives me 77%, in fact. That's ridiculous. Healing effectiveness. That's essentially like 14 or something, maybe even more. Yeah, 15 is exactly 15 base spell damage for my abilities. That's how broken it is. Windows 12 hype. Alright. There's an LP Quicksilver. Melee attack, bow attack speed, health regeneration. This is for level 12.
Stand down or die.
and evil. What changed? Think you're alive and evil. What you know what? Who cares about that?
I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
I think we need to loot. Healing, that's removal. What about the other shield though? There has been like lots of elites in this zone. Void West and damage over time? Oh boy, that's very good. So we take this guy over here and then that guy over there. There's just a tiny little bit slots remaining for the idols. Those footsteps. So there is something that we need to talk about right over here. This is actually going to be the last thing that I'm going to do in the campaign of Last Epoch. That's always how it's going to be, because when you press M in this game, on the bottom left of your screen, you can see you know what the campaign offers you and your progress through it as well. And this is going to be the last thing that I need to find from campaign, which is, you know, idle slots and then 8 passives. You have the option to skip some quests and take those 8 passives from somewhere else later on into the campaign, but you can at the very most get 8 passives and 15 passives and 8 idle slots, or the other way around. You know, you can see it from your map. So you press M and you then check bottom left. So this guy right over here, actually, like in almost all of my characters, always finishes my campaign journey. There's one thing that you're missing when you do it like this, is +1 all stats. So like 1 strength, 1 dexterity, 1 attunement, 1 vitality, and intelligence, of course. And that you get that at the very, very end when you defeat the final boss. So you end up like committing for 4 more hours on top of this for 1 stat on each. It kind of is like a little bit shaky for me, because if I jump into Monoliths right now, I'm in fact going to be gaining about like 15 levels in 1 hour. You know, there's no such thing in the campaign whatsoever. Definitely not. So now is the time to basically go for Monoliths. And time, we jump over here. What level am I right now? If I have to guess, I'm 46. That's usually my playthrough. 45. Played it a little bit faster this time around.
Oh, yes?
So, before we are calling this VOD on YouTube, let's run 1 Monolith and see like how the character is faring inside without, you know, changing anything whatsoever. And how the experience is going to be looking in there as well. Because like the first Monolith, the first Echo that you're going to jump into is obviously going to be level 58. Glancing is fine. Glancing does not work against me. It literally doesn't work. Dodge does not work. Avoiding crits, it does not work. So that's also why I like my character. There are lots of nodes in the Echoes that I'm gonna be like, well, who cares? We are damage over time. When you jump into here, after playing your character like I have, the first thing that you should ask yourself is if your loot filter is capable of showing you the bases that are about to drop for you. Because there are definitely, like, certainly new bases that are available, because now you're against level 58 monsters, right? So you should definitely make sure that like you're aware of the bases that are going to be coming your way, and because those are going to be the upgraded items. Like you won't go ahead and use a level 40 base just because it has, like, you know, a tier 4 in elemental resistance, you know, opposed to tier 3, the one that like you have. Just never mind that, you know, just change your base. So like when you're jumping into monoliths, you go into your loot filter and then like you activate, you know, search for the bases that you would like to get to 100%. For weapons, for body armor, for helm especially as well, maybe offhand if you're using one, yeah. So that's also why you're gonna see me now collecting like all the reds, all the blues. I haven't clicked those. I usually mouse over them while in the campaign, but now they could be better items for sure. So I will be collecting them like this, and we will check them out like when the monolith is over. License? Sure. It's not LP. Let's get to just one time duration and then go back to healing. Tanky guy. And the next question would be, are you going to be like completely, you know, exploring the monolith? Unless there's something like in vicinity after getting... After completing like the objective. So killing this guy. The monolith is over, the echo is over, and I can like go next. But if there's like a shrine in vicinity that I can see on my minimap, or like there's a chest that I can open, etc., like then I get that and then I exit. Because like we're gaining way too much experience right now in Echo, so I would like to like jump into the next one and try to like, you know, keep the echoes ahead of me as far as I can, as long as I'm feeling safe, right? So YouTube, thank you for watching. This is going to be the playthrough for Sentinel into Paladin into, you know, monoliths. I don't necessarily know how long it took, but if I have to guess, it's about like 4 hours, which is pretty good in my opinion for my timing personally, of course, because I'm not necessarily a speedrunner in this game. Thanks for watching, YouTube.